The 2020 election deniers claimed without proof that ballots had been falsified and added after the fact. For today's edition of NC Votes 101, WRAL Capitol Bureau Chief Laura Leslie joins us live with why that's just about impossible in North Carolina. Laura?
Gerald, you might remember that then President Donald Trump insisted back in 2020 that falsified ballots had been stuffed into election boxes in that election. There was even a formal legislative inquiry in Arizona as to whether counterfeit ballots from China had swung that election. Election officials here say it's not happening. You might wonder, what if someone got an absentee ballot and made copies of it? Couldn't they stuff the ballot box with it? Wake County Elections Director Gary Sims says that wouldn't work, at least in North Carolina. First, you can't just Xerox a mail-in absentee ballot. It has a barcode that identifies who it was sent to, and so does the envelope you have to use to send it back. It wouldn't be hard to figure out who tried to commit fraud.
Keep in mind, we have a federal contest on the ballot this year. So not only would doing things like that by bad actors, you would not just be in violation of North Carolina law, you could be in violation of federal law.
What about in-person voting? Well, every voted ballot is checked and cross-checked to make sure it was legally cast. At the end of the day, at early voting or on election day, the number of voters who came in to vote at every site is checked against the number of ballots that were issued and counted. If there's a disparity, poll workers would see it. Sims says it would also be virtually impossible for anyone to get any illicit ballots counted after election day. All ballots are kept in a locked cage with floor-to-ceiling fencing, limited badge access, security cameras, and motion detectors to alert police if someone manages to break into this room. Even if you could find a way past all those safeguards, Sims says, the tabulating machine wouldn't even read a fake ballot anyway.
A lot of people don't know we even use a special kind of paper for those ballots. And the bottom line is they're actually the density of the paper, the weight of the paper, the color of the paper. And then again, you also have to know how they're programmed.
Now, early voting is obviously already well underway. If you want to do a little bit of homework before you head to the polls, you can go to WRAL.com and search for our voter guide. You just enter your address and the guide will show you what's on your ballot, along with information we've gotten for you from candidates. Back to you, Gerald.
Laura Leslie reporting live. Thank you.